Recording. Hi guys, welcome back. So before I start filming today, I want to make sure that my mic is turned on and I have put it on, because I have done a really big goof off on my last tutorial. So I have filmed a Bengali New Year get ready with me, and on that entire clip none of the words have been recorded, and not only that, I have also missed a few bits of the clips. I'm like, how and why did you do this to me? Why? And I'm still thinking like whether or not to upload that for you all. So you guys let me know in the comment box below whether you guys want to see it, because majority of it's there. I will just have to edit a few bits of it. So today what I have got you is this look right here. This is my version of sweat-proof summer makeup, which you can wear onto any summer parties which you might be attending this summer. So in here I have shown you, starting from the base makeup, how I'd like to do when I'm in a very hot and humid condition. And my skin typically is really dry and dehydrated, but when I travel to a very hot humid country, it still stays quite dehydrated, but on my T-zone I might get a little bit of shininess over there, but rest of my face will still be really dry and dehydrated. So what my suggestion for you will be, first, drink enough water, so that water will water will keep your face hydrated. And more than water, I would suggest you to use a face mask at least the night before, if you have any, even the next day. So that way your skin will be nice and exfoliated and hydrated and glowy from within. That's there. And one more thing that I will say you guys is, if it's really hot out there, make sure that throughout the day you spray some sort of facial spray that works for your face, like whatever kind of face type you have, I mean skin type you have, face type you have. Like guys, I'm really sorry, it's like, what time is it? 12:30 in the morning. I am half passed out. So that's what it is. And yeah, I really hope you guys like this, and I hope this will be useful for any of you wherever you are, where it's summer already. You are blessed, I'm telling you. But and yeah, so this look, you can of course wear this look as well for the upcoming Pohela Boishakh. This will be perfect chic look, chic and festive look as well. And I personally really like how the look has turned out, and it's like matte in proper places, glowy in proper places, very eye-catching, subtle neutral eyes, a bright pop of color on your lips. And I didn't do anything with my hair because I have just washed it yesterday, and I am really happy with the way it's looking right now because I have used a really hydrating hair mask yesterday along with a facial mask as well. So if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, whenever I do face masks or hair masks, I do it on the, what do you call it, Instagram stories. So you make sure that you follow me there so that you do not miss out on any bits of those small bits and tips and tricks there. So guys, I really hope you guys like this look, and I am extremely sorry for whatever has happened with the last tutorial. Please let me know in the comment box below if you guys really want to see that look. And without further ado, we should move on to my bare face, and let's get started with getting ready for this sweat-proof summer makeup. And guys, if you really follow whatever I have done, on my face with whatever products, I can assure you, you will not have to touch up your face at all throughout the day, unless you're just like splashing water on your face or taking a swim or things like that. Otherwise, you are good to go, my girl. As always, if you like whatever I have done today, do not forget to subscribe. The button is somewhere right there, I think, or there, somewhere on the screen. Leave some comments and let me know what are your favorite lip colors to wear for this summer. Until next time, love you guys, bye. So I hope by the intro you all know what are we going to do today. The first thing is skin prep. In a very hot summery day, you might feel like, no, I do not want to moisturize my face, as your skin might be really oily or get oily throughout the day, or you might be sweating and things like that. But if you use the right moisturizer, your skin will be like not too oily throughout the day. So the moisturizer will help to keep your skin hydrated, as well as it will help to keep the oil secretion at bay. So I have already moisturized my face, but if you guys know, I don't know if you guys do, but I hope by now you guys know, my skin is really dry and dehydrated. So whenever I travel back home, like in Dhaka, whenever I'm there, in a really hot summery day, my face will be like still dehydrated, but I will get a little bit of oiliness in here. So my skin type, I can say it's like dry combination. So the kind of moisturizer I like to use, which will give me hydration but not make me look like a oily disco ball. So I have already done that. So now what I am gonna do is I'll start by spraying a facial oil onto my face, which is this. I have talked about this facial spray in my favorites video. If you guys haven't seen it, I will link it down below. Primer is really important if you have like specific skin concerns, big pores, oily face, things like that. So the kind of primer that you want to use is like oil-free first of all, and then something if you have like big pores or things like that. So today I am using this, the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. Your skin first, because this does not work as a moisturizer. So this will just create a barrier in between your foundation and your skin, and also make your skin look like flawless, poreless, oilless, even if that's a word, oilless, really. I'm gonna let it sit for about 5 minutes so that it gets well synced with my skin, and then I'll come back and do the foundation with you all. Whenever you choose your foundation for a really hot summer day, you might want to look for something matte finish, oil-free, water-based, that kind of a foundation. And also it depends on how long do you want your makeup to last throughout the day. So I personally do not like to touch up my makeup at all. When I'm done, I'm done. Maybe just throughout the day what I'll be doing is I'll just spray some facial spray throughout just to freshen up my makeup. My choice of foundation is this today. This is the Dior Forever Undercover 24-hour full coverage foundation. So this is water based, but I just remembered I forgot to color correct, so I'll do that and come back. If my skin was normal to oily, I would just use the foundation by itself, but as you all know, my skin is really dull and lackluster. So what I like to use is an illuminator mixed in with my foundation. This is the Marc Jacobs Dew Drops. So mixed in together with the foundation, it will give me a very subtle glow, but it will not make me look like I have got like very oily face kind of a thing. Sometimes, you know, very matte face might make you look like very aged and dull and thing like that. techniques to apply it, one of which is this brush. It looks like artist's oval brush, but this is from Real Techniques, and this stuff is so soft and it's like you're giving a spa to your face. I'm sitting on this revolving chair today, so if throughout the video I'm going like from here to here, please do not mind. Now for concealer, I'm using my trusty Maybelline Age Rewind concealer, because this stuff has never budged on me and it has stayed for a really long time. Like even if when I've gone for a long haul flight or I have had a really long day, this never faded on me. And the only thing is you have to twist this thing up for like 100 times. I have quickly filled in my brows off camera. To fill in my brows today I've used this brow pencil. I don't know if you guys can see this now. And now I'm just cleaning it underneath my eyes with this ABH Brow Duo pencil with the matte side, just to give it a clean edge underneath it. So before I set my face with powder, obviously you need to set your face. Oh. So before I set my face with powder, obviously you need to set your face with powder, because whatever concealer and foundation you've put on your face, it will be moving around, even though you have used matte finish foundation. So what I like to do is I like to spray my face with this facial spray. This is the Urban Decay De-Slick. Don't mind the bottle because I was traveling with it and it rusted like all over. So what it does is, this is the oil control version. Spraying it before you set your face will lock in everything, and I am throwing everything out of my table in place. So when it's still a little wet, I come back with my beauty blender and push everything in. So by doing this, you're making sure your makeup, your face and everything is going to be intact and you will not have to touch up throughout the day. So now to set my face, I am using this powder from Bourjois, 10 Hours Matte Finish and Natural Healthy Glow Powder. That's what it is. So set your under eye area first, and then I'll be setting the whole face. And there is one more reason why I like to set the whole face with a really light dusting of powder, is because whatever you put on top of it, your bronzer, your blush or things like that, that goes on really smoothly. But before I powder my whole face, there is one thing that I like to put on my face, is this highlighter. This is from Hourglass, Vanish Stick Vanish Gold Flash. It's a highlighter. So I really like the foundation, which is beautiful, but I don't know, there is something about this highlighter. This looks like your second skin and it glows from within. I love this highlighter. Do you see that? Oh. So some people do not like to highlight on a really hot summery day, but just by using something very subtle on the high points of your cheeks will attract the light so beautifully on your face, and it will look beautiful in pictures, trust me. Let's set the whole face slightly with that powder. For bronzing up my face, I have this bronzer, Bahama Mama. This is my Sephora collection Pro Angled brush in number 49. I always like to highlight my face before I put my blusher on, because I think that way we can subdue the highlight a little bit more with the blush, if that makes any sense. So today I'm using this controversial oh, where is it? This is the ABH and Resi highlighter. Look at this. Isn't it look beautiful? Again, guys, it's a summery makeup look. If you do not want your face to look like this, glowy, don't use as much highlight. But I love this. So what you can do is, you can just come back with your beauty blender and just tone it down a little bit if you think it's too much for you. This is my favorite blush from MAC. This is called Desert Rose. This is a matte, cool pinkish blush, I would say, but this looks so pretty on the cheeks. Wait, I'll show you. I just like to apply it right here, the apples of my cheek, a little bit, and then whatever is left there, just drag it behind a little bit. How many times can I say a little bit? Next, I think we can move on to the eyes right now. What I have done is I have primed my lid with eyelids with this primer. This is the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer portion in the shade Sin, and as you guys can see, it is like a very pearly pearlescent kind of primer, but it sets your eyelid so well that if you have any sort of oiliness and creasing problem on your lid, this will help to counteract that. So this is really important to set your eyelids with a primer. And for our eyeshadow today, we are going to use this. This is the OG Naked palette from Urban Decay. This looks like this. And back in the days, and even still today, whenever I am not sure like what kind of look I want to wear today, on that particular day, I use this palette, and this never lets me down. I love this. I am starting by highlighting underneath my brows with this shade Virgin. For our crease, we are going to mix these two shades. What is it called? Naked and Buck. On this big fluffy brush. This is Morphe 504, M504. And just define the crease a little bit. And whatever is left on the brush, I'm just flinging it outwards. So this gives a really nice elongated effect to your eyes. Then for our inner 2/3 of the lid, I really like this color. This is called, what is it called? Side color. This shade is so beautiful on the lid, and I am using this on, oh my god, I'm sure this is a MAC 217. The number has even dropped off. I love this shade. It just complements brown eyes so well, and it looks so beautiful and effortless and chic on your eyes. Define the outer corner and the crease a little bit more, I am using this shade right here. This is called Dark Horse, and I will mix it a little bit of, what is it called, Smog, also along with it, this and this. If you want a little bit more depth, so what you can do is, there is a shade called Creep. On a small brush like this, take a little bit and just dab it in the outer corner, so that there is a nice gradient of depth going on in our lid, like that. Oh, I love these eyeshadows, my god. Every time I use this, I feel like, why on earth did I even put you down? They blend so well. If there is one eyeshadow palette that if you guys ask me what should you buy, I'd recommend this. Especially for brown eyes. I think I want to give my crease a little bit more depth. So I will take this kind of a brush will do. It's a tapered crease brush. And I am taking the color, the shade Buck, and just going right on my crease. This is just my eye shape, guys. If you have a really nice pronounced crease, you don't have to do maybe as many times going back with your crease shade. But my crease is very not prominent, so I have to create a lot of depth over there. For our waterline, we are using this eye pencil. This is from Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Scorch. I really like this shade, and this also complements brown eyes really beautifully. So it's just like something in your waterline, just brightens up your eyes. For the inner third, I'm going to use the shade Smog. Right on the outer corner, I will use the shade Dark Horse, so that there is also a nice gradient of depth over there. And I personally like a thick lower lash line. It makes your eyes look like appealing and pretty and a little bit droopy, like that. Using the Dark Horse right at the outer corner, blending it upwards. Very small pencil brush. I'll take the shade Creep a little bit and just apply it in the outer corner and merge it with our top lash line so that everything looks nice and connected. For our inner corner highlight, you can use the highlighter of your choice that you have put on your face, or what I love to do is, I love this shade Half Baked. What is left to be done is I will be curling my lashes and put on some mascara, and I think I might pop on a very natural looking falsies as well. If you are not comfortable with wearing false lashes, you can definitely ditch on them. You can just curl your lashes and apply 2 to 3 layers of mascara, of your favorite mascara of course. And if that mascara is waterproof, that will be really nice, because it will not, when you might feel like you're sweating a lot and it's too hot and humid, so your mascara, you will not get like mascara smudges underneath your eyes, and you'll not be panda eyes if you wear waterproof mascara. So I will quickly pop on my mascara and my false lashes, and I will be right back. Off camera, all we have done is I have put on these falsies. These are the Ardell Demi Wispies. So these look really nice and flattering, and these are very lightweight. They just add something to your lashes, nothing too dramatic. And to pop on those lashes, I have used this lash glue. This is the Huda Beauty lash glue. This is in the dark shade, and this is waterproof as well, so you don't have to be worried about sweating and getting your lashes off your eyes. That's what we have done. And I have to hide the lash band. I have done a really thin liner on my lashes, on my top lash line, and I have done a really small wing at the corner of my eyes. So this way it looks like you have put a lot of effort, whereas you haven't. And I have again forgot to put on my mic. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pop on some mascara on my lower lash line and on my top lashes as well. For our lips, initially I was thinking let's put on a red lipstick, but then I thought this is summer and this lip color goes on so beautifully with especially any kind of eyes. Even if you do not have anything on your eyelid, this lip color will make your face look so bright and lively and cheerful and glowy. I love this lip color. So this is my MAC All Fired Up. This is how it looks like. And sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I mix it in with a little bit of Ruby Woo. And the lip pencil that I use with it is the Makeup Forever Aqua Lip in the shade 19C. I will put a little bit of Ruby Woo on top of it. A little bit. So I guess our look is officially done, and with this look you can obviously wear a nude lipstick as well. This will go equally good because the eyes are so simple and chic and elegant and classy. You can wear any kind of lipstick along with it. That is the beauty of this look. So obviously, to finish off, we cannot forget our makeup fixing spray. Let it sit on our face for some time, and when it's still a little bit dry, come back with your beauty blender which you used to apply your foundation and just push everything in onto your face rather, like so. So yeah, that is the finished look, you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed spending time with me. Until next time.